Well, marriage is a joyous occasion for one and all, and couples try everything they can to make it memorable. We caught up with an NRI couple who have gone that extra mile to make their marriage truly memorable.
Invitation cards play a very important role in any marriage. The bride and groom take a lot of effort to ensure that their invitation card stands apart. But none can match the invitation card of this couple. The invitation card does less of inviting and gives more of history lesson to the invitees. Just a casual glimpse at the card and one can get a complete history of the Bhoganandishwara temple near Devanahalli. This special invitation card was printed for the marriage of Bengaluru-based couple Srinivas Raju and Purnima. When asked about the specialty of the invitation card, Srinivas Raju's grandfather seemed more enthusiastic to explain why such an invitation was chosen. If the first few pages give a glimpse of the history of Bhoganandishwara temple, the remaining pages explain in detail all the customs, traditions and rituals that were to be followed in the marriage. And not just that, the card also narrates their wedding vows. Srinivas Raju is a Holland-based software engineer who fell in love with his colleague Purnima, and the two wanted to tie the knot in a unique way and wanted to make everything about the marriage memorable. Many of his friends who arrived from Holland for the wedding were left in awe after they witnessed all ceremonies and rituals. The marriage ceremony was solemnized in the grand mandap right in the middle of the Bhoganandishwara temple. Such marriages not only re-emphasize our belief in love but also give us a glimpse of the glorious history from the bygone era. Bhimappa Patil, News9, Chikbalapur.
And well, Namma Metro is all set to give you a memorable ride on its underground route. Here's a report.
Metro is always a thing of joy. The joyous ride is so memorable. Now, Namma Metro is readying its underground route. A look at these visuals deep below the earth at a depth of 60 feet gives you a thrill, to say the least. Two machines, Helen and Margaret, were used to bore this magnificent tunnel. Cement rings that adorn the tunnel are half feet in thickness and have the capacity to resist massive pressures. The tunnel is 5.6 meter in diameter and has a 2-foot pathway to facilitate passengers walking in case of a train dysfunction. The Metro East-West Corridor project between Bayapanahalli and Mysore Road runs for a distance of 18.5 kilometers. About 4.8 kilometers of this distance is taken away by the tunnel project, and this includes stations from Cubbon Park to Chinnaswamy Stadium to Vidhana Sauda to Vishveshwaraya Tower to Majestic and Magadi Road. As the depth is 60 feet underground, natural light and air are a far cry. Therefore, arrangements will be made for artificial light and ACs to help people. The stations are equipped with ventilators to facilitate heat dissipation. That apart, the walls of the tunnel are incorporated with massive cement segments that act as a shield.
We are right now below KR Circle nearby. We are in the tunnel between Central College, or we call Sir M. Vishveshwaraya Station, and Vidhan Sauda Station. We faced a lot of challenge in between these two stations while making tunnels. The rock available here is very hard to the extent of 300 MPa. To compare with our ordinary concrete what we use for our houses, we use around M20 grade concrete in our houses. The rock available here was 300 MPa strength. So it was a challenge for the machine as well as for us. Now we have overcome, and entire tunneling in East-West corridor is completed last month in March.
Each station is around 275 meters in length and is much broader than the elevated platforms. It will take some more time for work to finish. This time next year, you can realize your dream of hopping onto the Metro underground and have a proud ride on it. Pavitra, News9, Bengaluru.
And the Baswa International Centre was built in the year 2005 after the construction began in the year 1999. The building has come up at a cost of 15 crore rupees. But even to this day, that is after 9 years have passed, the building is yet to be inaugurated.
Seems like it is serving a different purpose altogether. During the mornings, lovers are seen in close proximity with each other, while at nights it is a haven for drunkards. The lovers in fact have used this building to unleash graffiti all over the walls, and you can see some cracks in the building, leaving it dilapidated. The Kudala Sangama Development Board has conducted a number of board meetings and had planned several programs between 2006 and 2012, but till date, nothing has fructified. Even the people's representatives have remained silent on the issue. The centre was started with an intention to promulgate the teachings and principles of the great leader. It is a 7-storied structure with planned initiatives in all the different floors. On the ground floor, audiovisuals related to the social issues of his time find a place. On the second floor, sculptures depicting Basavana's childhood find a place. And from the 3rd to 7th floors, you can see various depictions of different incidents from his life. There was also a proposal to start a meditation center on the 6th floor.
ಕೇವಲ ಕಟ್ಟಡ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅನಾವರಣಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಆ ಕಟ್ಟಡದ ಒಳಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬಸವಣ್ಣವರ ಜೀವನ ಸಂದೇಶ ಸಾರುವಂಥ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದೃಶ್ಯ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಸಾದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸಹ ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಅನೇಕ ಸಾರಿ ಚಿಂತನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ್ಯೂ ಸಹ ಅದು ನೆನಗುದಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಚ್ಛಾಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಕೊರತೆ. ಆ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ 2 ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳ ಜನಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಗಳು, ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಸಹ ಬಸವಣ್ಣವರ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಸಹ ಎಚ್ಚೆತ್ತುಕೊಂಡು ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಗಮನ ಸೆಳೆಯುವಂತಹ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಗಮನ ಸೆಳೆಯುವ ಬಸವ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಏನು ಬಸವ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡಲೇ ಅನುಷ್ಠಾನಕ್ಕೆ ತರೋದರ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆಗೊಳ್ಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತಯಾರಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕೆನ್ನುವಂಥ ಆಗ್ರಹವನ್ನು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸ್ತೀವಿ.
It is indeed a sad plight. There is a lack of political willpower to inaugurate. At least the department concerned should wake up and ensure that the life and teachings of Basavana be propagated in the best interests of society. Suresh Nayak, News9, Bagalkot.
And moving on, the onset of summer means it's time to munch on jackfruits. But one of the most famous producers of the much-loved fruit in Karnataka are switching to cash crops due to various reasons.
If there's anything that Sakaraya, Patna and Chikmagalur is famous for, it would be the wide variety of jackfruits. The farmers take pride in the quality of fruit, which many have termed is the best available in South India.
ಸಕ್ರೆಪಟ್ಟಣ ಹಲಸು ತುಂಬ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಸರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಟೇಸ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರುಚಿಕರವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. 10 ಥರ ವೆರೈಟಿ ಇದೆ. ಚಂದ್ರ ಹಲಸು ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಥದ್ದು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಥರ ಹಲಸಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಸರ್ ಹಲಸಿನ ಹಣ್ಣು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಹಣ್ಣನ್ನು ಕೊಯ್ದರೆ ಅದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಈ ಖರ್ಜೂರ ತಿಂದಂಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ರುಚಿ ಹಲಸು ಫೇಮಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸಕ್ರೆಪಟ್ಟಣ, ಬಿಸ್ಲೆಹಳ್ಳಿ, ಟೋಟಲಿ ಬೊಮ್ಮಸಮುದ್ರ ಏರಿಯಾ, ಬಿಸ್ಲೆಹಳ್ಳಿ, ಸಕ್ರೆಪಟ್ಟಣ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಲಸು ಭಾಳ ಫೇಮಸ್ಸು ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಳೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರುಚಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಹಣ್ಣು. ಅದು ಭಾಳ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹಲಸು ಭಾಳ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಭಾಳ ಫೇಮಸ್ಸು. ಆ ದಾರಿಲಿ ಹೋಗೋರು ಬರೋರು ಆನ್ ದಿ ವೇ ಓಡಾಡೋರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದು ಕಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹಲಸನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡೇ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ.
Of late, the land famous for jackfruits is witnessing more farmers switching to betel nut for their daily bread. While the fruit traders lament the loss of their favorite crop, the farmers have cited their reasons. The space and resources for one jackfruit tree can be employed to grow 15 betel nut trees. The farmer will make a profit of 5,000 rupees by growing betel nut, while only 200 rupees from jackfruits. 5 different varieties which are largely available in Sakaraya Patna are becoming rare for this reason. While many are anticipating this summer to be sweetened by the much-loved fruit, there might be a shortage in supply and variety, all thanks to the disappearing jackfruit farmers. Shantinath, News9, Chikmagalur.